Hello and welcome back to this channel. This is Isabella and you're welcome to Blank Canvas. I'm going to be telling you certain things that have stood out to me in this week, and we're just in where? Tuesday, Wednesday? I am sick. I am recovering, okay? But yeah, I had a conversation with my brother like 2 days ago where he had spoken to me. He had discussed extensively on why I need to put it in mind that I should be open for marriage sometime soon. Key word from everything he said is that I am in my prime. I cannot get over the fact that he said you need to get a man. That is just busting my head, honestly. Get a man is wild. I thought the Bible said, in all you're getting, get wisdom. I thought it was wisdom we're supposed to be getting. Like, that's the particular one we're supposed to push to get. The main thing that stood out to me was that he had said, if there's anybody that says they like you and they say they watch your social media or your videos that you put out on social media and they still say they're attracted to you, then you have to question them. Like he was of the opinion that if anybody says they like you and they watch the videos you put out and they say they're still attracted to you, now, he had a certain explanation for what that meant. But one way I feel like I understood that statement was that with how I present, because I know many people that will do the same thing I do, and their outlook is usually quite different. They are looking pink. They are looking all dolled up and cute. They dress really nice. They don't come out with their face all puffy from being sick. And me, I just come out like you guys are my peeps, you know. As someone that struggled a lot with what attractiveness was like for me, like how I present, I never believed that I was attractive. I've always been the fat kid. Even when I was like visibly slimmer, I was still bigger than what was usually slim. So I've always struggled with what that was like. And when I realized that, oh, some people still find me attractive, I hide. I would wear big clothes, I would dress unattractive. I would not want to put any of that because I did not want the attention. This is deeply rooted in some trauma that I might likely get to put out on this channel in times to come, but like it's deeper than this. But this is one of like the surface reasons why like I always hid that attractiveness, and it has become a part of me. Like, why would you not listen to the words I'm saying? Why would you not understand what I'm saying? Why are you seeking for beauty? Listen to me. I feel like I'm beautiful inside here, right? Then add to the fact that I don't like men. Oh my god. And he was like, get a man you need to marry. He said, you need to focus. Like, part of the things you should be thinking about is getting married, is having a family and all of that thing. And I appreciate everything he said to me, which is pretty cool. Like, it's not something I would have expected my brother to speak with me on. Like, we don't really discuss mushy things in our household, so that's quite tea. But that's just weird because this is 2026. I'm trying to build wealth, like that generational wealth that my father did not build. I'm trying to build it, even though I'm still quite poor. Anyways, that 3 hour long conversation was so fun. I enjoyed it. I had fun. I got to speak with him and my friend turned sister, and it was just an amazing conversation. Another thing is, this one is quite fresh. This one was yesterday. Yesterday night. Somebody referred to me as first horrible baby, and second my fat what is that word, plus size sexy friend. I'm saying verbatim like what they said. And I saw this person was on live and I listened to them say this thing and I smiled, because you know what, I'm not exactly offended, but I find it weird. It's always weird when I'm referred to as the fat friend. Like, that is one thing that I have fought against in my life, to be referred to as the fat friend. I don't necessarily need the adjective, because I am someone that from a young age, that whole view of appearance has always been, put on her head or on her neck, has always been pushed forward. So, a fat friend is kind of relegated to some things. Being a fat friend, you take some kind of jokes. And I have tried. I like to review whatever friendships that I have. I like to, categorize people. But, for the people that I hold close, I don't want anybody to look at me and categorize me as, fat friend. Nah, there's some undertone, some, I don't know what to call it there. And because of how much I dislike the whole undertone to being the fat friend and everything, I try my best to show up and show out for people, or people close to me, so that, we don't get to the discourse where I become a fat friend. While this largely has to do with me and, my personal trauma and where I am in my head and all of that, I also try to teach, or guide these people that are close to me, guide them in a particular way, like the best way to relate with me, so that we can all live happily ever after, right? But sometimes when I have friends that relate to me as the fat friend, I just find it so weird and funny. It's weird. It's weird, tad bit offensive, but it's also quite funny. And one thing I noticed, the people that would relate to me as fat friends are literally my size 2 friends. The skinny girlies with the tiny waist, wide hips. They have the, should I say, relatively attractive body, like the figure eight, the snatch type of body. And I love how they look. Like, they look so beautiful. They look beautiful in everything they wear. I like to make clothes for them. I like to make clothes for those kind of people because they just wear it well. They have the whole model type bodies. But because you are small, because you're literally a size 2, you look at a size 14 or size 16, and you're like, my fat friend. It's not, look, I call myself fat a lot of time. It's not a problem. It's just there's this undertone, and sometimes when they say it, they don't realize that they say it with the undertone. They don't just say it as just a harmless thing. They say it with the undertone, the negative, the sarcasm, they say it with that thing. And it's just so funny, because while I am the kind of person that can be like, hey, you were a little fat phobic right now. When they say some things, not when they literally call me my fat friend or whatever. Like, when they say some things, like, I had a friend say, oh, I want to make a particular outfit which is going to be perfect for her body size. And then she says, but I feel like it won't fit me. I feel like that outfit is just for fat people. And what is the style? It's literally a cinched waist. It's literally her body shape. And she's like, I feel like it's just for fat people. And I'm like, okay, what about it makes it for fat people? And she's like, the way it is, like, I'm just, and I'm like, you have the same body type and it's gonna fit you perfectly. And she's like, I don't like it, it's for fat people. And I'm like, okay, calm. That was a tad bit fatphobic though. And they're like, it's just funny. It's just funny when I see things like this. But I felt really weird yesterday hearing that. I had an experience with someone. Like, a friend of mine knew a guy, and this guy was supposed to do business with us. But now this guy did not know me. And apparently as time went on, business fell through, and somehow, some way, I got to speak with this guy, which I recognized from the business we were supposed to do, but apparently he did not recognize me, which was calm. And so I introduced myself as, okay, the person you were supposed to do business with this friend. And this guy is like, oh, cool. that's nice, that's calm, and we get to talk, because now we're not talking based on business, we're talking based on, normal conversations. And then this dude is like, oh yeah, now I remember where I know you from. This friend you were supposed to do business with introduced you to me as her fat friend. And I'm like, has her fat friend mean? And he's like, yeah, verbatim. She said, I have fat friends, because he had said, oh, I really like thick girls. I like girls that are curvy. I like girls that have a lot of flesh to it, like fat girls. He said he likes thick girls, like thick curvy girls, plus size bodies. And she says, and I quote, I have a fat friend. And she proceeds to send this stranger. At this time, I did not know him. Well, supposedly. I did not know him. She proceeds to send this stranger a picture of me, and a picture of me alongside her, to further show that I am her fat friend. And the guy was like, oh yeah, cool, this is the kind of thing I'm talking about. And I'm just like, is that not kind of pimping me out? Like, what does that mean? Aside from the fact that you guys are like, oh yeah, I have a fat friend, like it's a type of jeans or something in the closet. Like, oh yeah, I have that Chanel purse. Damn, I can't make this shit up, because when I spoke with this dude and I heard this, I laughed. But really, that laugh was majorly some sort of embarrassment, because I'm like, what the hell is this? You're sending pictures of me to a stranger, and then a few months down the line, me and this stranger start to talk, and this stranger already has my photograph and the description that I am your fat friend. It's just funny. And the more I talk about it, I'm starting to maybe kind of like, I feel a tinge bit offended, like right now as I'm talking about it. But yeah, I feel like I'm too offended to continue this video. Maybe another time. I feel like I have even spoken too much. I need to get back to pressing laptop and writing and literally just living. But yeah, I had fun talking in red lights and in this whole scenery. It's just so cool. It's just so cute. I love this whole get. I hope to feel better. Tell me to feel better in the comment section. Yeah. From this fat friend to you guys. From this fat friend to you guys. Stay loved, okay? Mwah.